working? Is it
Live stream
working?
offline.
There you go, it should have come up now.
Oh, I've not loaded.
Let's see. Okay, well,
Works.
yeah. So, ideally, no one will hear any of the game, but I've pulled my headphones out for the time being. If there is a little bit of echo, I'll address it before. I tested it a little earlier, and there wasn't. But anyway, either way, guys, welcome to the council. We've been wanting to play this for a while.
I don't know how long it's been out for, but yes.
Um,
However long it's been out for, we've wanted to play it for.
you might need to move a tag.
I'm moving stuff so I can sit down.
Okay. But yeah, we've wanted to play this for a while. It might have some sensitive material in it.
I will shut our eyes, we won't see it.
Well, no, that's not the problem. YouTube will see it. That's the problem.
If we can't see it, YouTube can't see it.
People aren't going to be able to hear you if you're speaking that quietly, Hannah. But yeah, we'll if something pops up that shouldn't, then I guess this will just get age restricted when it comes to it. But otherwise, let's get into it.
Stop! You're not getting anywhere with this, Von Borchert.
You know, I kind of get the same feeling, my dear Sarah. Listen. Nothing. Not a sound. No one's coming to save you.
That's what you think. The Golden Order knows exactly where we are.
By the time your ridiculous secret society turns up, I'll be long gone. As for you, nothing will remain of your body.
If you touch a single hair on my mother's head, I'll skin you alive.
Oh, now we know where our protagonist gets
You know,
his
Louis,
terrible looks from.
I have no intention of beating your dear mother. There are more persuasive ways of making you talk. You've stolen something from me that I intend to get back.
Witch hazel and something.
Where have you hidden it?
Von Borchert, you can't sell that book on the black market anymore. This is finished.
We know you're planning
What
on selling it at
happened
one
to
of
that
Lord
woman's
Mortimer's
face?
parties. All right? Just tell us who the buyer is and we can make a deal.
She was,
You've no idea of
all
the
the
trouble
ugly
you've gotten
chromosomes.
yourselves into.
But someone married her.
Oh,
mean, she seems
but
to
you
be
will
rich.
tell me where it's hidden. I can promise
Yeah,
you
she probably
that.
wasn't married for her looks.
Stop annoying our host,
What that
Louis.
looks like.
Son, didn't what happened to you in
Mine's
Rome
red.
teach you anything?
Yeah, a little bit.
Just a few more minutes and my concoction will be ready. With this, your bodies will dissolve in less than 4 hours. You'll see. It loosens tongues in no time.
You know, I have to admit, Mother, the only thing you've ever taught me is that damn motto of yours. Always remain rational. And open. I got it. I've opened our shackles.
Draw him over here. I'll take care of him.
Von Borchert! Von Borchert! Listen. Let's make a deal. I'll tell you where the book is if you let my mother go free.
Oh, what are you
I
playing?
don't know if it's
Don't worry,
Tribeca.
Mother.
It wouldn't
You want
surprise
to
me if
play
it
the
was. He's in
hero.
everything
Yeah,
else.
it's
Pity you're not in any
Rebecca's
position to
sound
do
voice.
so. For the last time. Where is Al-Azif?
Let me do this. Trust me.
What are we doing? Are we acting or are we trusting her?
I trust her.
Do it, Mum.
Please, be my guest, Mother.
Oh, trait unlocked. Trusting.
Well done, Louis. You reacted perfectly.
How do you feel, Mother?
Couldn't be better. He's alive, so I can question him after we get back. Pity he's just a middleman. Means I haven't finished with this case.
Oh, I had a feeling you'd be running off on one of your adventures again, Mother. You know what? I'm warning you. This time, I'm coming with you.
No, even though you impress me more and more, I have to do this on my own.
Mother, you're no spring chicken anymore.
Rude.
Come on, let's go home.
Accurate.
And don't forget to send our men
No,
to tend to Von
accurate.
Borchert.
Why you wouldn't take the knife away and tie him up if she wants to question him later, I don't know. But
He's asleep on the floor, it's fine.
asleep.
He
Not
just wanted to have a nap.
sure.
1 month later.
I mean, that's quite a sizable rock in the middle of fucking nowhere.
But how far off the coast of England are we?
How far off the coast of anywhere are we? I think is maybe. Yeah, but there's a lot of places that are off the coast of England.
Oh, you're saying where in England?
Well, no, I'm saying a good chunk of the Atlantic Ocean in a straight line is technically off the coast of England.
True.
I'm liking
Well
the
done,
aesthetic,
Mother.
though.
You just had to pick up Von Burchett's trail on your own, didn't you? You ditched me in Paris with no explanation, and off you go to infiltrate one of the world-renowned receptions of this Lord Mortimer.
Hope a detective
And now he
and a
writes
woman
me
in
to
a-
say that you've gone missing on
In the
his
80s.
private island?
No,
Which,
in the
by the
boat
way,
there.
looks more like a big rock
Oh,
than a
I
paradise
thought that
island.
was a joke you were making about the mother.
No.
The least he could do is explain to me how he managed to lose you. In any case,
That
it is
is a
time for you to stop
sexy
all this,
outfit.
Mother. It no longer suits your age.
Hmm?
That low back.
Well, I'm sure I'll find you once again, slogging through the caves beneath the island, searching for some long-lost mystical
Is it
object.
just me or his
that
eyes
you just
changed
can't
colour
live
since
without.
we saw him
Yeah,
like
I don't
10
want
seconds
big
ago?
bright green.
And all I've done is
Pretty sure they were blue
One may
before.
be able to imagine. It was not the host himself who invited
It's
me.
magic.
Well now, Duchess.
Like that
Find
dress.
ourselves both invited by Sir Holm.
Well, how very amusing. Perhaps we have some common interests, Your Eminence. Is this your first time at one of Lord Mortimer's legendary parties?
Oh no, we have been friends since
Why is a
long ago.
cardinal
But
coming to
as
a
I'm doing
party?
some business with Sir Holm, the invitation came from him.
Well, I simply can't wait for all the festivities to begin.
And you, good sir, what brings you here?
Personal reason, business with Lord Mortimer. I say we just stand around looking at them in.
Yeah, just these camera angles that flick back and forth.
Yeah. But what are we reckoning?
I mean, we are here for a personal reason, but do we want to admit that?
No, I don't think we want to admit
We
that.
want to admit it.
Lord Mortimer
We only
asked me
trust
to
one
join him.
woman in our lives.
We have some business to take care
That's
of.
Mummy.
Oh, how mysterious. You adapt quickly, my son. You get along here like a fish in water. Would you believe that we are all here hoping to solve our personal issues? You'll see.
Right. I doubt that you came here to look for your mother, Your Eminence.
Anyway, consider yourself fortunate, young man, because there are many who dream of simply one day setting foot on this island, and only a very few ever make it. Indeed, I imagine this must be your first time here.
Yeah, turn to the Duchess.
And you, Duchess? You seem to be quite
Yeah,
accustomed to things
she seems
here.
like a far more
Am I right?
interesting
I
character
do
than
not
the.
think that one can ever get accustomed to what Lord
priest.
Mortimer prepares for his guests. But you are right. This is not the first time I've been on this wharf.
If you've come back again, I imagine you must find it to be of some
I
interest.
want to know how that dress
Here,
stays up.
everything is possible
said
if
magic.
you make the right choices.
Sticky tape.
It really is up to you whether you
Don't think
leave
it was
better
invented
off
in this time
or
period.
not.
You don't know that.
Please excuse me
Maybe she invented
if you
it for
find
the
me
sole purpose
overly
of holding her
curious,
dress
young
up.
man.
I think you're
I
coming
did
up
not
with too
mean to
much
cause you
headcanon.
any
We've
embarrassment.
only just started the game. Calm down.
Come, Duchess. They are waiting for us.
That dress keeps
We're
changing
moving,
colour.
Monsieur de Richet, if you would like to join us.
I'm coming, Duchess.
Oh,
A
her
cardinal?
boobs are
A
falling out
duchess? I wonder if all the guests
No one
here are
else
this
minds.
prestigious. If I'd known, I would have gone for a better suit.
Well, we're not the ones wearing it. We're wearing a suit and having an aneurysm?
Are you all right?
My eyeball exploded, but I am fine.
What's wrong with you? Whoa, okay.
Mother? Oh shit, your hand!
So,
Okay, it's done.
did you put it in a safe place?
Yes. I made sure no one was following me. Don't worry, Sarah, no one's going to find it.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Right. Just one thing left to do.
No, Mother, no, don't!
What? Have you lost your mind?
There's no other way.
If you kill me, you won't find it.
That is the point, my dear. No one must ever put their hands on it again.
No. But I trusted you.
No, Sarah. Don't. No. No! You can run if you want to,
that?
Sarah, but you will pay.
Quite.
That's quite
The
noble.
no- yeah.
Louis, are you all right? What's going on? Here, take this.
Where did you pull that from?
I'm sorry.
Keep it. Are you better?
I'm fine. Don't worry.
I have seizures all the time.
It's getting
Oh, I
late.
was gonna
Why
say
don't
he's got no blood
Why
in
don't you
himself,
go on
but
ahead
tiny
and
little bit.
I'll catch up with you, okay?
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm sure. Yes.
Fine.
I definitely have to find Mother quickly. Am I going crazy
Was that?
or what?
I don't understand
This can't be
if
real.
that was a
The Duchess
premonition
arrived with
or,
me. What's happening to me, for God's
or what.
sake?
Emily Hillsborough.
I absolutely need to
Okay,
find
these,
you, Mother.
These controls are a little janky. This camera angle seems a little too close for comfort. But look at me, I look so happy.
And your nose has stopped bleeding.
Just licked it off.
Yeah, you cleaned it really well.
Can I run? Oh, I can. What kind of?
Is there a way to slow down the mouse?
Probably, but
Louis, during the
I
trip, I
could
had something
drop
I
the
wanted to ask
sensitivity,
you,
but it seemed
we
okay
didn't happen to run into each
before.
other.
Yes, Duchess?
I'm not sure if you remember, but we've met before. At that time, you were of two minds as to your choice of career. Tell me, what have you been up to since?
ooh, ooh.
A diplomat shines in society. A talented speaker, he avoids faux pas and convinces them with whom he's talking without offending them. Politics is his field of predilection.
Predilection.
Yes. My mouth couldn't do those words.
The occultist is a master of deception, convinced of the importance of knowledge. He has acquired extensive expertise in science and the arts. Using others to achieve his own ends does not bother him.
The detective excels in investigation. He is trained to notice every detail in his surroundings, as well as in the people he questions. A hands-on man, he does not shy away from the direct approach. I mean, I always do these games as a talky person.
I mean, I think we're going to be a talky person regardless. But this is my channel, and
Right.
I'm thinking that being hands-on and
That's
being
not who I thought you were going to go for.
being vigilant. No, because yes, I can be tactful, yes, this is my personal way of focusing and thinking a lot of the time, but
What does it say for skills wise?
questioning, coaching, vigilance, psychology, agility, and logic.
What were the other ones?
Manipulation, occultation, erudition, sciences and subterfuges, politics, etiquette, linguistics, conviction, and
It says
diversion.
choosing a class defines your basic skills. Other skills will still be available. Unlocking every one.
Yeah. So
So we
we'll
can still get shit.
yeah, but like this seems
Yeah,
like
yeah,
my
okay.
ideal skill set. Anyway, personally. Ooh, RPG elements.
You know,
okay.
for this JRPG we're playing.
I mean, we knew it had RPG elements anyway, but you know, it's
I feel like we should be vigilant.
yes.
We already have one of them
Ooh.
in something. You've just used 2 points.
Yeah, I didn't mean to use 2 points. We won't. Yeah, we've already got 1 in psychology.
Reading people's behaviour.
I think,
But we've got
'cause
1 in
there's-
psychology and 1 down there at the bottom. Down at the bottom.
Oh yeah. Although it says level 0.
Why is it highlighted?
I don't know. Weird. But anyway,
It does say 2 points left before level 2, even if it says level 0. That's so weird. What was the is that top one brawling? Oh, questioning.
No, questioning.
Why is that questioning?
it's cogs. It's
I thought-
cogs in a
oh,
speech
from
bubble.
over here,
It's not a knuckle
it looks
duster.
like a knuckle duster.
It's not a I'm gonna go with that one, this one,
Can I pick one?
yeah,
I don't care about that. Let's go logic.
logic.
Yeah.
Okay, hopefully that's a 1 there already.
Yeah, it says. Oh, it
So-
says 3 points before level 2 though.
Yeah, all of them do. So I don't know why.
We got given one.
I don't know.
If it's not, we'll fight. We'll level up. And
Yeah, we'll sort it out. We've got +1. Wait. Oh, your past granted you
1 skill point in manipulation.
yeah,
Ah,
and 1
just
in
from what we
psychology
picked.
from stuff that we've done already. So that's
We
cool.
literally only did two things.
Well, no, so they got us 1 point each.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm happy with that. Let's do this.
Well, over the last few years, I've
Novice
solved a number
detective.
of crime cases. Like the chauffeur d'Angers, for example. Thieves that tortured their victims with burning embers.
Charming. How did you catch them?
I told the most cowardly one that the others had given him up.
Ah, and I wager your thief suddenly started to talk.
You wouldn't believe it. He told us everything. The jobs, the stashes, the names of his partners. Couldn't shut him up.
I heard about that case, but I didn't know you were the one who solved it.
I'm flattered that the news made it across the channel. And you've got a darn good memory, Duchess.
Well, they say I have the memory of 2 people.
Oh, we're playing French.
But please call me Emily.
Fine,
Yes.
Emily. Tell me,
Who sounds
I was
very
actually helped
American.
on that case
Yeah,
by
it
my
doesn't
mother.
sound very French.
You wouldn't know
No.
her by any chance?
Wait, Louis. We've already met. You do remember me, don't you?
We've already met. You don't remember me, do you?
Not at all. So lie to her. Is this a way to get in bed with her? Pretend.
No, do you know what?
Please excuse me, madam.
Let's try
I'm
and
sure
be
we've
honest,
met
because she
before, but
seems to be an
I don't
ally
remember
of our
where.
mother, even if our mother then potentially
I
shoots
appreciate your
her.
honesty, even if it's not very flattering.
I don't
for
know.
me.
I mean,
I
I know there are
imagined that with your
supernatural
beauty,
elements
madam,
to this, but I don't
it's
know
the
how
first time a man
heavy
hasn't
they
remembered
are.
your face.
But we've
Oh,
had a.
look at that! What you just
Well, I
said.
must say,
I
you make
imagine
up
with
for
your
yourself
beauty,
rather
madame, that it's
elegantly.
the first time that anyone's
Please
ever
stop
forgotten who
torturing
you
me.
were.
I'm completely at your mercy.
Suck up.
Where have we met?
4 years
Oh wait,
ago
no. I mean,
in
oh,
London,
look
We
at
met
how
4 years ago
No.
in London.
Sorry, I don't remember.
in the office of
your
William
mother
Pitt.
shot me.
Remember?
In
No?
the face? Do you remember?
I'm so sorry, Emily, but I really don't remember you.
Let's drop it, Louis. It doesn't matter. Right, time to go to the manor.
See, now I know.
Ooh, opportunities. Your skills allow you to discover hidden details. Select the object that is most suggestive of the situation in order to discover them. Opportunities do not consume effort points. To access the skill required for the situation, you just need to have unlocked it. Okay.
Ah,
Oh,
click.
Eh.
She has
I
lips.
ask her a question. She answers with another. Is she playing with me?
What personality? Each person you meet on the island has their own personality, which makes them vulnerable to certain skills and immune to others. Oh, okay, so we've got a little rock, paper, scissors system going on almost. Exploiting their personality is crucial to achieve your personal goals. Skills used against immunities will not succeed and leave you exhausted. Meanwhile, exploited vulnerabilities will give you effort points back. Review immunities and vulnerabilities in your
I
journal.
presume that's what the colours will dictate.
Okay.
Emily,
Push
please
enter
excuse my
to-
insisting, but you still haven't answered about my mother. Do you know her?
You'll see, Louis. Everybody here knows Sarah de Richet.
So we discovered an immunity of hers. What is it?
I don't know where we're going like this, Emily. But you're
Apparently
connected
asking
to my
her
mother
questions
one way or another.
just has her
And
give
if
us
I
the
can believe
runaround,
my
I
vision,
guess.
you don't have much of a
I
place
mean,
in
we
her
can
heart.
check in the journal in a minute.
You obtain talents when carrying out certain actions. Remember to review their unlocked conditions and effects as they offer very interesting improvements.
Okay, has a dedicated tab in the menu. Okay, so hold on.
Character? Okay, it's talents.
So this is talents.
Look at that handsome face.
God, yeah, look at him. So this is the traits that we've got so far. We're charismatic.
Trusting.
Trusting gave us the point in psychology.
Okay.
And then we've got our class stuff from that. So hold on. What do we need? What do we need? Questioning, vigilance and psychology, policing mastery. Halves the fake elements displayed. Oh, so we can potentially pick up on false positives. That's okay.
Tactless was there a second ago.
Where?
Down one. Down a bit more. There. No, back. ×2.
Oh, using manipulation costs. Fail 2 confrontations.
Just punch people in the face instead
We
of
don't-
talk it out.
We don't want that. Because we have some manipulation. We won't get a lot more manipulation, but we have some, so we don't really want to use that up just yet.
Is there stuff about people in the journal?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, her immunity
She's
is
immune
logic.
to logic. Because she's a woman. Okay, I'll stop.
Goodbye.
Okay, so
God,
to be
these close-ups of faces are so
Yeah, I know.
weird.
they're a tad too close, aren't they?
Yeah.
But okay, so she's immune to logic.
Is an English Duchess close to the English crown?
Apparently so. Okay, well
She's a favourite of the Queen.
that's that. Cool. Let's. Ooh, we have something over here. What is this? Royal jelly restores 2 effort points. Cool.
Stuff from these.
It is the stuff from bees. I think this might be another Secret World spin-off. I
Must be an
didn't walk
incredible view
anywhere
from
near
up
there.
Impossible to set foot on the island without being
did.
seen
I was
300
bet-
meters
Cutscene
away.
says so.
I was looking in the complete opposite direction. Can I see anything up there, though? This camera, look, I can see up his nose.
You got any boogers in the cave?
He's just too. This camera angle just feels a little too close to me. I mean, I don't like close camera angles a lot.
Good
The
evening,
wall
sir.
frame one's
May I
really
ask your
gross as
name,
well.
please?
Louis Moras de Richet.
Monsieur de Richet. Delighted to welcome you among us, sir. You must be Sarah de Richet's son. I must tell you we are doing our utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible.
That one.
Yeah.
I have
let's
an
go
appointment
talk to
with
the man
Lord
in
Mortimer.
charge.
Would you be so kind as to lead me to him?
Unfortunately, sir, I cannot. I don't know exactly where my master is. But rest assured,
We don't
sir,
know where your mother is.
everyone is
We don't
waiting
know where
for
my
you at
master
the
is.
manor.
What
Sir
good are
Holm
you?
insists
I
on
don't know where I
welcoming you in
am.
person.
Who are you?
Since your mother went missing, everyone has been concerned about finding her.
Who is Sir Home?
A close friend of Lord Mortimer's. Please, rest assured, sir, it won't take us long to find your revered mother. Indeed, we are searching the caves
been missing
again
for a
because
month.
lights were seen
And
above
it
just
won't take
last
them
night.
long to find
Where
her.
we are now?
Indeed, sir. According to our information, lights were seen in the middle of the night, sir. After verification, none of the guests seem to have left the manor last night. We think that perhaps Sir's mother was here.
Skills. Your skills give you access to unique choices and actions at the cost of effort points. The higher your skill level, the lower the cost in effort points. Okay. Well, let's use our thing then, shall we?
And did you find anything then?
We discovered a certain amount of damage, sir, on the
Oh,
wooden
exploited his
part of the
vulnerability
wall.
as a servant.
What type of damage?
Broken barrels,
Discovered
mainly.
vulnerabilities.
We'll do whatever is necessary to have
Vulnerable
them
to
rapidly
questioning
repaired.
because he's a servant.
Servants
But quite
are vulnerable
frankly,
to
I can't
questioning because
imagine
it's
what
literally their
Sir's
job
mother
to
would
give
have
us
been doing with
answers.
them.
What could Mother have been doing with barrels?
Nevertheless, our search of the wharf hasn't been entirely unsuccessful, though.
What do you mean?
We seem to have found an object that would appear to belong to Sir's mother. A
I
handkerchief.
feel like this voice should
The
be more
handkerchief
muffled
is
than it
embroidered
is.
with the initials S.D.R.
I mean, it seems to be quite
We
quiet
came to the
in
conclusion
the
that
surrounding
they are the
area
initials of Sir's mother,
as well. So.
Sarah de Richet. I have orders to give it to Lord Mortimer as soon as I see him.
I know my mother. She's not the kind to go for a midnight stroll on the wharf for nothing. I've got to find out what the hell she was doing here. Where exactly did you find the handkerchief?
On the landing dock, sir. The one you arrived by.
Logic.
Give me the handkerchief. I'll personally show it to Lord Mortimer.
Well,
I've traveled hard for several days in order to
Exploited
get here.
vulnerabilities.
Yes, but
Servant.
Invited by your master.
No, of course.
Servants
Because my
just-
mother
So
was
as I
missing
say,
right under your
basically.
nose.
Sir, please.
And having only just arrived, you refused to give me her personal belongings?
Of course not, sir. It was never my intention to contradict, sir. Here you are. I must return now. It is still much to prepare in order to welcome all the guests.
I think servants might just be vulnerable to everything,
It is indeed your handkerchief.
purely because they're servants.
You must have come here for a specific reason. I need to know what it is. Let's think. What could she have been doing
I
out
don't
here on
want
this
to
wharf?
click that to move faster. Oh, there's a barrel.
Looks like the barrel's been broken for quite some time.
Okay, a broken barrel. Helpful that. Oh, this is an invisible wall. Okay, that was strange.
Looks
We'll
like a bar
examine
from an
the
old gate.
handkerchief in a moment.
This miserable old bar has been broken fairly recently. The edges are still clean, and the
Put it in
tip
the
is
pocket.
blackened. Without analysis to the contrary, I put my money on cannon powder.
Okay.
This might just come in
We'll
handy.
put it in our pocket.
Oh my
Holy
God,
shit,
he
we
actually
did.
just put it in his pocket.
A sack of seeds. It's unopened.
I love it when games
one
do
seems
that,
to
where you
have
have
used
Yes.
to,
We've,
or like you're carrying a ton of armor around. It's like do 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 do, just in my pockets.
okay, invisible wall there. Apparently there was an invisible wall that is no
I
longer
don't know
an
if it was
invisible
just the
wall.
game loading.
Just having a moment.
Yeah.
Oh, more royal jelly. That's nice. Anything else? Any more for any more? Some rope.
Rope.
Some rope. Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time.
You touched it now and ruined that.
A lantern. Nothing special.
No, but it could be useful. Pick it up. Put it in your trouser pocket.
Say a light to yourself.
Let's see what's hidden inside.
Find a clue.
Ah, one of the
We've
letters
got
is
royal
stamped
jelly
with
to
the
use.
seal of the order.
So,
And I recognize your handwriting anywhere, Mother. But who is this Samuel Ritter d'Auchois? Who are you writing to? I don't recognize the name. Let's see what's inside this letter. So,
Dear Samuel, my stay on Lord Mortimer's island is going wonderfully well. As I find myself in such charming company, I plan to stay a few more weeks. Would you be so kind as to send me a gift that I'd like to give to our old friend Manuel Godoy? I would be most grateful. I have been told that he's going to join us here soon. I would like to mark the occasion. Thank you in advance. Yours devotedly, Sarah Faustine de Richet.
what is your game here, Mother? Secrets, always more secrets. You never talk to anyone using
okay,
language
so
like this.
the name of the
Something's
person
going
is
on here.
potentially a key, and there's a hidden
Who is this
message in there
Samuel
somewhere.
Ritter? And for crying
my
out loud,
guess.
who's this Manuel Godoy that you keep bringing up? Think. Godoy. Manuel Why does that name sound so familiar?
Oh. Well,
I'm guessing
apparently
he's a man of
politics
some
would have been
importance.
helpful.
Spanish, I'd say. But just can't put a face to him. Well, hope we meet to talk about it soon, Mother. I don't know what you've gotten yourself into this time, but I'll bet you've got a lot to tell me.
Alright, well hold on, let's take a... Ooh. The Art of Knowing People by...
The physiognomy.
Okay.
The method by which to analyse individuals based on their physical appearance.
Oh. Sorry, didn't mean to press that.
Based on their physical appearance, notably their facial characteristics.
Plus 1 point in psychology. Does that mean we've just...
Maybe we got that from our job. Our job as a policeman.
Maybe. I don't know. Cool. Either way, that's the letter. Can I do anything? No, and if I right click, apparently it takes me out of the menu. Iron
Left.
bar. If I left click, it doesn't do anything either. I can't even move it around. Mother's handkerchief. Emily's handkerchief. Yeah, okay.
Marquis of Westfordshire.
Yeah, so that's... He invited her to the island and she's...
Westfordshire even exist?
I don't know.
You better look at
It doesn't ring any bells.
it.
Probably not, but... Or is defunct.
Yeah.
More cases to steal
This
things
chest might belong to Duchess
from.
Hillsborough.
Duchess
Doesn't
Hillsborough.
exist.
Okay, so it doesn't exist. That's fine.
Came up with
We-
a synonym and it said Hertfordshire. That made me laugh.
Huh. Shall we come and have a look down here?
Gate. Let me in.
Open.
Locked. I'll never get it open barehanded.
Use the stick.
Use iron bar. Because the first action you should always take when visiting someone's home is break into
Clearly, I'm
anything
not much
that
for
won't let
manual
you in.
labor. Let's see if I can get it open
Not
another
much
way.
for manual
we
labour.
Don't have the other way.
Uh,
Force it open with the bar. Screw it.
I think I'll use a royal jelly after this.
Yeah.
There we are.
Oh, we need to hold it to. Okay. We've got 4 other consumable, or 3 other consumable items seemingly to
Fine.
make use of.
This wharf is used as storage for a lot of barrels. Uh-huh. What have we here? It's cannon powder. It's unusable.
Okay, we
now.
don't have science,
I don't know what
so
the
we can't
person who left
analyze
this barrel
the,
like this had
the
in mind, but
gunpowder
it's a waste.
that for some reason is being called cannon powder. Manacles.
What year was this?
Oh, amber fragments. You just found an amber fragment. Each time you find 4. Oh, okay, so there's a...
Amber crystals.
That's cool. We can increase the amount of stuff that we have. What's this? More royal
So it's got
jelly?
a pistol case, but it's empty. I don't know if this has anything to do with you, Mother, but if it does, at least now you're
Hand
armed.
cannon. For cannon
Just
powder.
like in my
Yeah,
vision.
no.
And none of it's telling me anything useful. Apparently,
I would imagine
someone
that there
on
is
this
some
island has gone
crossover
through
there,
a whole
but
lot of trouble
no.
to arm themselves. I really must find you, dear Mother, and quickly too.
Okay, well, I think that's everything here.
Just walk away from the broken gate. It wasn't you.
Yeah, it was the servant.
Yeah.
Servants, also vulnerable to being lied about, apparently.
Only by
Ooh,
us.
ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, more raw jelly. Yay!
You never have enough.
No,
Slurping the
It-
stuff that turns bees into queens.
it seems to be a fairly worthwhile resource. Ooh, 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 ooh. There's an inscription.
A Latin inscription.
En nessis, mi fili quantilia produncia mundus ergatur.
What? Okay, we can't translate it. Nor do we.
If you'd have been a politicsman.
Well, yeah, but fuck politics.
No. Go up to the manor. Tip. I
mean,
thought that man was naked just then. Oh my god.
How did
No.
Mortimer
He's
manage
just
to build
in
his
a blue
manor
that's
at the
the same
top of a
colour as his
rocky
skin.
outcrop?
In this light.
Hey, this is a swanky place. Also, there seem to be an awful lot of steps to get up here, so I'm kind of impressed that
That we're not like-
that we're not gasping once we've got to the top.
You've like stopped halfway and you're like, oh my god.
Because of course the mansion where the secret society is has a door that swings open creepily by itself. Why wouldn't it? Standard installation for such places, right?
That's use.
Is he holding a lightning bolt?
I don't know, it doesn't tell
Impressive.
his name. Yes, he is.
Ah,
Picture.
my son.
It could be
I was looking
Poseidon.
for you.
It could be Poseidon.
What can I do for you, Your Eminence?
I wanted to ask you. You are the son of Sara de Riche, aren't you? You see, your mother and I were supposed to meet here on this very spot. I was supposed to hand her a very important envelope. But I haven't seen her.
Only Mother had told me why she was coming here.
Swayed Piaggi
Anyway,
to entrust the letter
I ought to take the
you.
envelope. It
Is
might
that
have
the letter
something to
she-
do with her
the-
disappearance.
right?
Listen, if it will help,
no.
you can always give it to me.
Don't fail the.
Hold on. During a confrontation, you have to go through several steps while being as persuasive as possible. Confrontations have consequences on the rest of the story, so don't hesitate to use your skills. Each confrontation displays an interface showing how much the person you are talking to is convinced.
Well, thank you, my son.
Okay.
I'll bear that in mind. I'd rather deal with her directly. Don't take it personally. Would you happen to know if your mother has arrived yet?
That one.
Certainly,
Yeah, I
Your
don't,
Eminence.
like,
Just
Mother
give
got
the
here some
letter.
time ago.
He's gonna
I
find
was
out
hoping
sooner
to
or
find her
later.
when I arrived, but given the hour, she must be asleep by now.
Right. I shall see her tomorrow then.
By the way, Your Eminence, I wasn't aware you knew my mother.
Ah, if you only knew, my son. I hold your mother in the highest regard. She has rendered great service to the church.
She turned me down one
That is
time.
invaluable. I hope that
No,
you
I
will
think-
follow in her footsteps.
Again, stop making stuff
Only
up.
she had told me where she was headed.
We've only just started the game.
Nonetheless, our exchanges have always been discreet, and I should like them to remain as such. If your mother wishes to speak to you about us one day, I will not mind if she does so.
That is very commendable. But since we work together on a daily basis, it's surely just an oversight.
Most certainly. You said you work together. What do you do exactly?
My mother and I belong to the same secret organization, the Golden Order, which I joined a few years ago. Mother trained me, and I assist in her research. In other words, you can trust me.
My child, you are telling a perfect stranger that you and your mother work for a secret society. It would seem that discretion is not one of your specialities, my son. You will understand that it does not encourage me to put my trust in you.
All the same,
Yeah, I don't know
it
why.
bothers me to see you in a quandary.
Because it was fun
Is there any other
and
solution?
truthful.
Look,
Is that
if
how
it's of
I
any
play
help,
this
you can
game?
always leave your
Alert the
envelope
truth
with me, and
at
I'll
the
give it to her as soon as I see
No,
her.
but have fun.
I hesitate. Up till now, we have always dealt with her in person, and that has always been successful. Do you think I should give it to you?
Yeah. let's-
Only you know that, Your Eminence. If you're asking me if you can trust me, or if I can keep a secret, I would
That's
answer
useful.
yes. Absolutely.
I understand.
In truth, It all depends on the nature of the contents of your letter.
It is a list of names.
This list must be of extreme importance.
Ah, if only you knew. It's a list of people that your mother must help. Listen to me, my child. If I give you the letter, can you promise me before God that no one other than your mother will read it?
Yes.
Confrontation last step. For the last step of confrontation, you must convince the person you are talking to by giving a positive answer. If you give a bad answer, the step will repeat itself until either you give the right one or you have no blunders left. Okay. The last... Okay.
Stare at him blankly and say yes.
I mean...
Okay, no worries.
I swear by the Almighty God to honor the promise that no one but my mother shall cast her gaze upon your letter.
Good. Listen, let's stop there. I'm going to tell you a secret.
Okay, that was kind of a softball.
Your mother and I are organizing the escape of a large number of French priests who face a massacre organized by the accursed Republican tribunals.
Go back to
the
the
church
group.
is literally being bled like a beast. Without your mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine. She has made the services of your order available to us by organizing the priests' safe passage across the borders. Even if she does not share all our convictions, she always provided assistance. Young man, you can be proud to be her son. Be it only for her sake. Always respect your name. Here, the letter I spoke of. It includes a list of about 15 names ready for departure. Be quick. Remember to tell Sarah when you see her that time is short.
Well played. I'll decide later when I'm alone whether to look at what it contains.
I've already decided.
Oh, have you now?
We're looking.
I was gonna go and maybe just not look.
Lives
Oh.
of the Noble Greeks and Romans by Plutarch.
Oh, look at
Biography
her.
of the great men.
As her June would say, read the data.
Manuscripts. Manuscripts allow you to educate yourself during the adventure. At the start of each quest, you can choose what to read and gain a permanent skill point.
Oh, is that the
So-
thing that we also have?
Yeah, so I think the other...
Psychology one.
Yeah, so we can choose what to read to give us
Plutarch.
Plutarch.
Yeah, it's Plutarch, I think.
I think it might actually be Plutarch. They've missed an L,
Yeah.
but still. Hey ho.
Maybe, I mean, it was kind of based on real people, right? It said at the beginning.
Well, no, they're like I'm fairly certain that's George Washington over there.
Is it?
Can I read anything else? Can I look at anything else? I'm liking the classical artwork.
Yeah, where's that one?
I'm fairly certain that's. I'm not sure who it's by. But I'm fairly certain that's a depiction of either
It's a man.
angels being cast from.
Oh, it's angels. It's bits. Yeah. That's angels being cast from heaven, right?
Yeah, I believe so. What's this? Devil's Thorn. Devil's Thorn
See,
grants you the exalted state.
You can't
You
carry
temporarily see the immunities and. Okay.
Devil's
So we can
Thorn.
get high in this game.
the other. What was the other painting that was next to the that one? Yeah, that one.
That one. That is.
A man with ladies all over his lap.
Part of me wants to say that that's a depiction of Socrates poisoning himself, but again, I don't think that's correct. I don't think I'm right on that one. Is this me leaving? or
Lord
just-
Mortimer certainly has a taste for staging rooms.
Staging.
I mean, that's
Oh, I've seen that one before.
is that Kronos eating eating?
The children.
Yeah. And then this
A
is
man's butt.
no.
There is a butt.
Well, there is a but.
I'm trying to follow the body shape, but it's really long.
Is that
Odd art.
not odd, just old? But hey-oh.
A lot of art is odd, though.
I thought my chimney was big, but this one is beyond belief.
It's the least one can say. I've been longing for a warm fire for ages.
I mean, that is
Since I
quite
set
a
foot on the
fireplace,
island, I haven't ventured more than 2 yards away from it.
Have you also just arrived?
Oh, late morning, I'd say.
Louis, come join us. Monsieur, may I introduce you to Monseigneur His Eminence, Cardinal Piaggi. He joins us straight from Rome.
Oh, just call me Your Eminence. It's simpler.
George Washington,
Yeah, it is
President
George
of
Washington.
the United States of America.
Freemason medal.
Delighted at last to make your
Illuminati medal,
acquaintance, Mr.
Seemingly, possibly a
Pleased to meet you,
combination of
Mr.
the two.
President. Louis Moras de Richet. It is an honor to meet you.
Young man, let's keep it simple, please. Let us forget our fancy titles. Nice to meet you, Louis.
Oh, yeah, an
I should
American
imagine you never
or
thought you'd be in such company.
The accents.
I must
Okay.
admit that I didn't. It's the first time that I've ever met so many illustrious personalities.
And you haven't seen anything yet. Generally, when Lord Mortimer
In spite of
organizes
the
one
fact
of
that
his
Louis already
receptions,
has an American
there are
accent.
over a dozen
That's
people.
how he. Cause
They can't all be here yet.
So obviously,
and you'll see, most
the
of the
French
time there's
were
only the
American.
upper crust.
Everyone else
I
was
know
British.
that you're
Everyone else
already
was
getting
British.
to know
Apart
his
from the
eminence at
Italian fella.
entrance.
Yeah, who's
It's the
actually
perfect
Italian.
place to build up a network. What were you talking about, if you forgive my indiscretion?
At the risk of disappointing you, we weren't conspiring in our corner, sir. His Eminence was simply telling me that he knew my mother and how much he held her in high esteem.
It so happens that Monsieur de Richet's mother
You didn't
is to
want tell
join
everyone
us.
that you were talking about
Oh,
that,
pity. No scrumptious gossip or juicy tidbits, unmentionable secrets, or
potentially
even
got an ally
money
in
matters. But you'll see,
the
it will
Cardinal,
come.
so probably best
Despite all the
not to
goodwill in the
instantly
world,
piss him
you
off.
can't stop
Be
people
like, well, I'm talking
scheming
to a
left and
celebrity.
right around
Oh,
here.
This is a,
Speak for
the
yourself,
president.
sir.
Well, my friends, do any of you know the reason why we're here this time?
Not in the slightest. As for me, I've been invited by Sir Holm, a close friend of Lord Mortimer, but I do not know the reason why.
You see, Louis, every time Lord Mortimer organizes a reception, he always finds a moment to set up a chat with all the guests.
During which time we remake the world.
Accompanied by gallons of absinthe and cussing. I'll leave you to imagine the result.
So, if I understand rightly,
It's
Monsieur
absinthe
de
when it was
Richet, you've
full
come
of
out here to
drugs.
join your mother. For what reason, exactly?
Yeah, sure.
Invent something.
Yeah.
Like you, Mr. President, I'm here as a result of Lord Mortimer's invitation.
2 members of the same family here. That is rare.
You know what they say. You can pick your nose, but you can't pick your family.
Oh, you're so funny, Louis.
Is that a joke about his own
Seriously,
nose as well,
though.
I believe it was.
I know your mother well. Stay behind with me afterwards, and we'll take a moment to speak about her.
Ah,
Well, you didn't want to validate his
Good
lips.
lord. Washington is wearing the emblem of the Grand Master
oh,
of the
okay. So
Golden
the
Order.
the Golden Order
It's
of
the
the
highest
Illuminati.
distinction of the Order in the United States. It puts him on par with my mother. He must really know his stuff when it comes to the occult.
Good evening, my friend.
The cultists.
Shit. That's the man for my vision.
I mean,
An urgent case has delayed our host, Lord Mortimer. He can't
Why
be
is
present
there a
this evening,
corpse in a
and he
wig?
sends
Yeah.
his deepest apologies.
He's asked me here and he hasn't even
He's got
turned
our
up.
nose. Is that my
Great
dad?
start.
Um,
Do you know that man?
Sir Gregory Holm, an English aristocrat, very influential. He's also close to Lord Mortimer, so don't be surprised if he acts like he's at home.
And now, my dear guests, a light meal is served in the small salon. For those who would like to, you're invited to follow me into the next room.
My dear fellow, you must have read my thoughts. I shall follow.
We'll have to be careful not to make too much noise. One of Lord Mortimer's guests is relaxing.
Oh, we shall be quiet.
Don't take it the wrong way, Sir Holm, but I've already eaten. Thus, I shall be happy to remain by the fireside.
If you don't mind, Gregory, I should like to keep Mr. Washington company.
Please feel at home. And you, sir?
If I stay with Washington, we'll be able to speak about my mother. But on the other hand, I'd like to learn more about this home. I saw him in my vision.
I think George Washington would make a useful ally.
Compared to a crow and a person having a baby.
What?
He looks like a crow. Go to what? He looks like a crow. And a corpse.
No, person having a baby?
Yeah, that's what a crow and a person having a baby who's really old looks like.
That's...
I would like to speak with the pretty lady in George Washington.
Let's see what Washington has to say.
Yeah, sure.
Sir, if you don't mind,
Crow.
I shall stay here.
Do exactly as you please, young man.
He looks like your dad in a powdered
Louis,
wig.
thank you for staying.
Really
Just
doesn't.
like you, when
I
I
reckon we
arrived
could
this
make
morning,
that
I
look
found
like
out
that
that
powdered wig
Sarah had
and
gone
some
missing.
makeup.
I know your
You've
mother
already
well.
claimed that he has your nose.
Don't worry. Emily is from the English branch of the
You
Golden
started
Order.
this.
And President Washington is in fact the
I'm bringing you
leader of the
into it.
Order in the United States.
I didn't know.
Sorry to have made you wait, but I didn't want to speak in front of the others.
You did well. Secrecy and discretion are the pillars of our organization.
If I can help in any way
Secrecy
at all,
and discretion
please
of
don't
pillars.
hesitate to
You know
ask,
when you
my
told
lad.
that man
And if you
you've
have
been
any
friends
other
for 2
questions,
seconds.
now's the time.
Shall we ask that question again?
And you, Emily, what do you think of my mother?
I only know her through the Order. The one time we met, we only exchanged a few words in
And
a
a bullet.
corridor of Parliament.
And was the exchange courteous or impassioned?
I'm not sure if I understand.
Was there any reason for her to be angry with you?
Under other circumstances, I would slap your face for even asking, but I'll put your lack of tact down to her disappearance. Know that your mother is a woman I would love to work with. Her reputation is entirely deserved. Mr. Washington will be able to tell you more.
Mr. Washington, you seem to be very familiar with my mother.
Okay.
Where did you first meet her?
I met Sarah during the War of Independence on American soil. She was introduced to me by a mutual acquaintance, and I must say that her sound advice prevented me from making some terrible mistakes. She may not be a soldier, but believe me, she deserves a statue as much as Lafayette does.
Well, I didn't see that one coming. There's no doubt Mother has many secrets that are still hidden.
Right. Would it be too much if I asked you a few more questions?
Not at all. Go ahead. But I can't promise I'll remember everything.
May I ask, when you saw each other, what did you talk about?
Golden Order or mysteries that surround our family.
Mysteries that surround us.
My mother has always been fascinated by strange powers. Did she talk to you about anything like that?
Yes. Her facility for discerning truths from rumor served me well. Such as preventing massacres, like the one at Salem, from happening again. Or convincing people that horsemen cannot ride around without heads. What was it that she used to say now?
Keep an open and logical mind?
Yes, that's it.
Thank you, sir. I was hoping to speak with Lord Mortimer. At least now I have some information, thanks to you.
I repeat, Lord Mortimer is a man of his word. You won't be disappointed. And I am persuaded that your mother's research is his main concern.
Mother still is at the head of the Golden Order. I find it difficult to believe that she came to this island without notifying the other members.
As for myself, I did not know. I am here at the request of Sir Holme, a situation regarding the Crown of England to resolve, and to see what Lord Mortimer has to propose to us.
As for me, Lord Mortimer asked me here to speak about the future of America. I did not know that your mother would even be among us. In any case, no one has yet mentioned associating the Order.
We haven't found many clues yet.
Don't worry, Louis. I'm sure nothing bad has happened to her.
Yes, I hope not.
Careful, they're coming back.
Well, I am impressed with all this splendor.
But don't spend too much time with Mr. Washington, my dear, or you'll lose your pretty accent. You seem to be intrigued by that statue.
Absolutely. It is remarkable.
Lord Mortimer is fond of atypical works of art. I won't disguise the fact that I find it all a little megalomaniacal. But I must say, he does have some outstanding pieces.
Sir Holm, who was that young lady with you?
Elizabeth Adams, Mr. President. She would have liked to have stayed with us, but the poor thing is exhausted.
Elizabeth Adams?
Just mentioning Elizabeth totally changed Washington's attitude. Looks like he just saw a ghost.
Miss Adams is here to rest. You have perhaps already come across her in the corridors. She arrived a few days ago.
I perceived her, but we weren't introduced.
Rest assured, she is not here for the same reasons as yourselves. Consequently, I'm counting on your indulgence.
Washington looks surprised, but Holmes doesn't seem to see it. I wonder if he's being polite or if he really doesn't see his discomfort.
On that note, it's very late. You must be exhausted. The servant will accompany you to your rooms.
Hold on, who character journal? Elizabeth Adams. Okay. So we've got another. We really don't have that many people to still meet. Because, well, we've heard of Elizabeth Adams.
She's pretty.
Daughter of the Vice
She
President
looks like
of the United
the older
States.
version of my Warframe.
But then we've got 6 people left to interact with, to meet, to learn things from. So, yeah,
But we don't know anything about. Oh, we know stuff about Elizabeth Adams.
we know who she is. So she's like the
Oh, daughter of John, as in John
Yeah.
Quincy Adams.
but yeah, we don't know about her in this context. But that scar on the side of her head
doesn't look
suggests. I mean, it says that she was rejected by her parents at birth.
And was declared stillborn.
Yeah, frail young woman with bipolar disorder, devoured by terrible fits of anxiety.
Nice.
So, yeah, and it says that what numerous treatments, nothing could cure her. Something
treatments like lobotomies.
yeah, like poking the brains out of her head. But anyway, we are being escorted to our rooms.
Ladies, gentlemen, I bid you all good night. Mr. President, Your Eminence, Duchess.
This is where we
you have
barricade
the same
the door
rooms
with
as usual.
a chair, right?
You, Monsieur de Richet, will find your room at the end of the corridor.
Well, my friends, I am bone tired. I am off to my bed. See you in the morning.
Good night, sir. I shall do likewise.
Louis, I shall see you in the morning. Sleep well.
Good night. See you tomorrow.
I wonder how
Oh
long her
man,
hair is.
it's been quite a day.
I'm genuinely
Right.
curious.
Where is my
I
room?
mean, we might find out, but first we need to sneak
When
around.
we accidentally sneak into her room.
Yeah, accidentally.
Yeah. When we thought it was our room, and then, we got into bed naked.
Oh, I saw that.
I did as well.
What are you?
Collector
Collector.
plates.
Okay, what's that? What do those give us?
Are they in there? No?
Oh,
One.
here. Lost coins. Okay.
Maybe we can give them back to him.
Maybe they're just a collectible.
Maybe.
Ooh, what is this?
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Napoleon's here. Delightful.
Mr. Napoleon Bonaparte.
So we've got Napoleon, George Washington.
Monsieur Jacques Perreux.
Monsieur Perreux.
Okay. Anything interesting over here? No. Is this a... Yeah, okay, so we can go all the way around. Golden Elixir. Golden Elixir cures you of negative alterations.
Can it fix our nose?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
A few leaves out of an old encyclopedia.
Oh no, because that would be a positive alteration.
No, but negative alteration sounds like we're going to become a mutant.
Decorum guy.
And I'm
Which
not...
is why fixing our nose would be a positive one.
I'm not sure... I think this game is going to be a tad more supernatural as we go along than I initially thought it was.
Probably. I've only seen the trailers for it. There's a candlestick on the floor. Is that a cup?
No, it was a cup.
Oh.
I mean, I could. I wonder if we... Can we go up here?
Not yet.
No. I don't think it's necessarily so much a not yet as a just no. We want to have
Oh, whose room is this?
a good old look around.
Monsieur Johann von Wollner.
Johann von Wollner. I want to say that name rings a bell, but I'm not.
Looking it up.
I'm not sure if. I want to say
He was a Prussian politician.
Okay. I don't know why that.
He was inclined to mysticism and joined the Freemasons.
A
Oh, well,
Chinese
that's
coin.
that's probably
Recognizable
why.
by
I'm
the
aware
form
of the
it.
name.
If I remember rightly, that's called a cache.
Let's see.
If I remember rightly, that's what's called cash.
Okay, so I think that's my room. Also, I find it interesting that we're in a
I was
room
going to say, why are you away from everyone? What?
all alone.
Yeah.
I mean,
President George Washington.
okay, so this is George Washington's room. He's also kind of off by himself, though. I mean, he's just round the corner from us.
You're having trouble with that table.
No, I was trying to see if there was something on it that I thought might be lighting up, but it wasn't. It was just a reflection. Okay, that's a door I can't do anything with. What is this?
Honey. I couldn't
More
have hoped
honey.
for better.
Cool.
A Byzant from the Byzantine Empire.
More
A coin
coins.
often used during the
Someone's
St.
just
Louis
taken this guy's coin collection
Random
and
coin,
just
like coin from the Chinese Empire, coin from this.
no.
Yes,
They've just
señor,
taken
es
the coin
unos
case and
viaggi.
just thrown it.
Yeah, but they're all random coins. He was saying one was from the Chinese Empire, one was a Roman
Well, yeah, but
coin.
you don't
that's me.
necessarily want to. Oh, that's my room. So what was the other room then?
Was that part of Washington's room?
Maybe. I mean, it did come up with a big old minus sign, so it might be that even if I wanted to do something with it, I wouldn't be.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Oh, Manuel Godoy is in the room next door. Okay, so I can't actually do anything to it though. But he's in. So the guy who our mother was sending the letter to is in the room next to ours.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Okay, well, there's sod all I can do other than...
Manuel, oh my god, he's got a very long name. He's the Prince of Peace. He's the Prime Minister of Spain.
Mm-hmm. But okay, either way, there's nothing else we can do now, seemingly, but go to bed, because we've done a full circuit, so...
Right. So what shall I do with this letter? It might be about my mother's disappearance. But if I open it, I'll be betraying Biaggi's trust. What should I do?
See, now, I don't think we should unseal the letter.
No, we should.
Why would he give it to us if he was lying? And if it's just a list of names...
We can't trust anyone.
No, we're leaving.
Can't wait
We're
to
leaving.
open it, but
we can't
gave my
do
word
the
to
sneaky
Biaggi,
thing and
so
unseal the letter and
too
then
bad.
reseal it.
I'll wait until I hand it to Mother.
So...
Wow. Nice room. Mortimer sure doesn't do things halfway.
Let's have a look around our room then. Something tells me this is a hidden door. Bookcase with the, you've got other lights around, but you've got one just sat right here. Little suspicious to me.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer is giving to his guests. Very jolly.
Couldn't it have been the nicer ones, like purgatory and heaven?
Ooh, Carmelite water.
It gives you the focus state. Your next skill will cost no effort. You cannot carry more than 5.
That's nice. That's a nice little consumable. I'm liking this.
Saint Jerome and the Angel. Yet again, art with political undertones with an image of a saint hearing voices.
I mean...
There's another piece of art above that piece of art as well.
Yeah, I know. I was just trying to
It's a man eating a
take
baby.
us... I think it's another case of...
Saturn devouring his son.
Yeah.
Again? I saw the same theme in the hall. I wouldn't like to be his
Just
son.
the Roman interpretation of one of the ones that we saw downstairs.
Judith beheading Holofernes. Ironic in a way, when you know that the artist represented herself as Judith beheading her mentor, who had raped her.
Saint Francis of Assisi in ecstasy, before superior voices. It always amuses me to see how art gets used for propaganda purposes.
It's got a cow in it.
The
Not sure
conversion
if
of
it's
St.
cow or
Paul
horse.
by Caravaggio.
Conversion
It's incredible.
of St. Paul.
It doesn't look like a copy, but I was sure the original was in Rome.
Oh, well, we can't unlock that because we're not sneaky enough. Okay.
Oh, got a nice little balcony.
Something tells me we're going to end up having a fight and being thrown off the edge of here at some point during this game.
Us or someone else.
Ooh, consumables.
Roll jelly.
And a butterfly. And another butterfly.
They're real.
No, I don't. Well, they're not moving. So I'm going to assume that they aren't. I don't know where this is supposed to be, but...
A Chinese coin.
Off the coast of Britain, I told you. There was another thing behind you.
No, I know, but off the coast of Britain where? We are literally on the remains of Atlantis.
I mean, there's a lost city.
A Chinese coin.
Another coin.
Recognizable by the hole in the
All
middle.
the coins.
If I remember rightly,
Lots
that's
of
called a
Chinese
cache.
ones that you can all string together.
Okay, so what else? Oh, apparently...
Was that going to bed? It was.
Okay. That's
You were nowhere near your bed.
Yeah, that's a little unforgiving. I didn't realise walking into the bedroom meant you instantly...
Went to sleep.
Yeah. Oh, well then.
That's not very nice. Failed.
Haha, we're going to tell you the things that you
forgot.
missed.
Yeah.
Either way, that's the end of episode 1. Okay. Well then, I think maybe we'll call it here. Because I've got work in the morning, and
I got an essay to write. Woo!
yeah. So either way, guys, let us know if you like this. We're probably going to end up playing through the rest of it over the next few days to one degree or another, anyway. Especially considering towards the new year, I've actually got a couple of days off as well. So where I'm just free. We'll do a longer one then. But either way, please leave the spoilers out in the comments and wherever else at the moment. But oh, hi Pete.
Hi Pete. Can what fix a bad hair transplant?
A wig or the game? But yeah, either way, we'll call it here. So yeah, enjoy. Anyway, take care.